Okay, we're gonna try this again. Hey, a lot has happened. Let's get into it. So, I have moved. I have become engaged. Ba-da! Ba-da! Doesn't look really nice on camera, but it is. It's really pretty. Moving, engaged. Actually, the wedding is in April, and this is December. So it's a happening very soon. We have set up the house pretty much with what we need for now. There was several things we had to get. I'll kind of do like a tour or something at some point soon. The craft room has, whoa, I'm super dark. Let's go in here. I gotta fix some lunch anyway. Oh, dog wants in. We're gonna let that dog in. Come on, dog. Here's dog. House is a wreck. It's Saturday, so that's kind of how the house looks after a week. But no crafting has been done. I take that back. I am making my wedding dress. So I have done a very rough mock-up of the dress. Ooh, I can show you that where I make my lunchers. And it is 10 days till Christmas. Oh, I got this backwards. Whatever. And I wish I knew how to flip the camera around while I'm filming, but I don't know how to do that. Ooh, super dark. Okay, so here it is. Isn't it pretty? Just kidding. I mean, I just used some cotton that I had a bunch of to make like a mock-up. And let's see if I can, hold on just a second. Okay, so it's kind of like, it's gonna be a sweetheart, I think. It's gonna be trumpety, not quite super extreme like mermaid or anything, but trumpet, and it does have a little bit of a train. So once I get really working on that, I gotta take this back down. I keep it wadded up on top of my dress form because I do live with my fiance, so I don't want him to really know what kind of dress or anything, obviously, that I'm doing. So I just kind of keep it tossed up because he does have to get into his room every now and then. I mean, he wouldn't if I told him not to, but, you know, whatever. So, but I haven't touched that in weeks and weeks, and because we've moved, and moved very quickly because we found our house much quicker than we anticipated. So we moved back in October, and we had just started kind of casually looking for houses like a month prior to that. So in September we kind of started looking at houses, and we went and looked at maybe 4 or 5, and we fell in love with this one. And then we were in the backyard discussing putting in, oh, that looks pretty with the tree in the background. Discussing, of course the TV looks stupid, but anyway, we were in the backyard discussing with the realtor about putting in an offer on this house, and she got a text saying somebody had beat us to it because they had been showing the house all day that day. And we were devastated. I cried and cried and cried, and I'm not a big crier, so I was like, but this is our house. How can this be? This is awful. I can't believe it. And so we were devastated, and we're like, okay, well, you know, it's not meant to be. Okay, fine. So, but we decided to not look at any more houses until this house was completely off the market from those other people. We're like, anything can happen. We're just gonna hold off. And so we did. And 2 weeks later, the realtor texted me and said, that the people that had put in an offer had to back out because of a family death. So apparently one of their mothers died and the mother lived far away, and so they had to move abruptly far away. I don't know why. I don't know any more than that. But so we jumped on it, and it went very quickly, and it was so quickly that even the people that lived here before, they weren't expecting it to sell as quickly. And so they didn't even have anywhere else to go. So they had to go like get a hotel and like move all their stuff and put it in the storage and then go to a hotel. And we were like, we weren't in that big of a hurry. So we were okay with buying a house and then we would have given them like a month to move out if they wanted it. But they didn't even ask. So it kind of made us feel bad. We didn't learn that they were like having to do that until the signing, till we went in to sign all the paperwork. So, but whatever. But we got the house and it worked out and we were super excited and we moved super quick. So, I still have my house, and my niece is living there right now, and that is a story all on its own. So, what else? I'm going to be changing jobs hopefully soon again. And so I'll have that to talk about. I got wedding stuff to do. I got crafting to do. We've decided to, because of the wedding and the recent move and stuff, to not do any kind of Christmas presents for anyone in our families this year. And so, and they were all okay with that. We're paying for the wedding ourselves since we're both 36 and I've been married before, so it didn't feel right asking for my parents to pay for another wedding. This will be my second wedding, my third marriage, but that's another story too. If y'all like the story time kind of videos, I like them, but they're usually too lengthy for me, and I usually like them with a little more props or demonstration because I'm very animated, can't you tell? So I could probably it'd be fun to do like an animated story time video. I don't know. I came home from work and said, you know what I want to do today? I want to film a video. And that's what I'm doing. So rewind a little bit. Wedding. We're paying for the wedding ourselves, and we're gonna have it here at the house in the backyard. We were on a super tight budget. I'm looking for my house shoes, even though I'm about to go outside. I should probably wear real shoes, so I'll look for those instead. We had a super tight budget for the wedding from the very beginning, just because I'm super crafty and we're both very simple, laid back people, so we didn't want anything super crazy. So the dog is very interested that I'm talking to my phone for no reason, aren't you, bud? So she knows when I put my shoes on that we're going outside, because that's what you do when you put shoes on, you go outside. So we're gonna go around. I'll show you where we're gonna have the wedding. A little chilly. I probably should put on a jacket, but that's okay. So alright, so I'm gonna flip you around somehow. So hold on. Alright, so this is the backyard. So this is the house. Our cute little house. And this is the backyard. Need to go slower. That's the fiance's truck. And this is the driveway. And it goes all the way down to the street down there. I mean, we're like really, really tucked away. I don't know if you can tell all that. But, so, the idea is for me to come out of this back door that I just came out of, walk straight this way. I wish this truck wasn't here so I could really show you. Could move it, but I don't want to. And walk this way, and it's going to be more of a straight line. And then the arch that fiance is going to make is going to be roughly right here where I am. Roughly right here. I don't know. Oh, look at the birds. Birds, a bird, a bird. And arch is going to be right here. I'm going to get married about right here. So I'm going to be standing about right here. Probably a little bit further in. And then this is the decrepit garden from the previous owners. That's the dog running, because that's what she does. And that'll all be gone. Oh, there's a big anthill over here. And that'll all be gone. And we're going to do a tent right there, roughly, kind of tilted toward us. And that's where we're going to have the reception. So let's go check out this anthill. Just side note. Cool stuff about living out far, far away is you get to look at random anthills. That's a big one. They're everywhere around here. So, and the dog loves playing in the garden. So I don't know what that's all about. So I'll probably cover that thing up, that barn thing that you can see, shed, whatever. And then we ordered some fairy lights off Amazon. They've come in and we're going to wrap them around the trees, but I don't think we have enough. So I think we need to order like double or triple what we ordered for it to look really nice. But essentially we're going to be wrapping it all around like this tree and those trees all the way down the driveway. And then what I want to do, I'll kind of walk you down here, is do some kind of driveway something, and then do some kind of decor. We're really like on the decor stuff right now. Cade food is picked, and the site is picked, and I mean a lot of things are done. We just need to finalize stuff. So here's what soon-to-be Hubs is doing. My dad and his friend came out and chopped some tree limbs for us, and soon-to-be Hubs is getting it all cleaned up. Getting it all cleaned up?
Getting that way.
Yeah? You want to say anything for the camera?
Hello, papers.
He has a channel of his own. What's your channel called?
What now?
What's your channel called? He doesn't remember.
I don't remember.
He doesn't remember, folks. So
Old stuff.
something. We'll look it up and I'll put it down below. So he's busy, he's focused, so I'm not going to bug him too much. But I'm going to flip you back around so you can look at my pretty face. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to go back inside. Going back inside! So, it's kind of chilly out here, and I would like to eat a little something. We're going to go out to dinner later, but I haven't had anything since breakfast. He fixed me breakfast before I went to work today, so I haven't had anything since that. And he said there was some leftover egg salad in here, so I'm gonna have some of that. Maybe some chips and a big old cherry Coke. So that's all for right now. I'm gonna eat, and then I'll probably be back on here when I'm doing something else. So that's kind of the general update, and yeah, big changes up ahead. Lots of things going on. So, side note, makeup I'm wearing, I'm not very good at makeup. I mean, I've almost always worn some kind of foundation and mascara. So that stuff I can do pretty good. But the rest of it, I'm just like, meh. But I'm trying out different foundations for the wedding and different eye makeup looks for the wedding. Because I'm tinkering with doing my own hair, which I'm okay with. I can do hair, makeup for the wedding. And I just put color on my hair yesterday just from a box. It was supposed to be like a red copper thing, but my hair is so naturally dark auburn that it didn't really turn out as bright as I wanted. I mean, it's not bad, but I think after doing this color, I do want to have my hairstylist do the color on my hair for the wedding. I think I'm going to shell out the bucks for that, but probably not for the rest of it. So, I'm trying out makeups, and I'm trying out foundations that have a really nice color to them, that look good on camera, in photos, and that, you know, last a while, and that kind of thing. So, and then eye makeup stuff, I'm not very good at it. This is what I got on. It's kind of cray-cray, but it's like this little set here. I'll show you. I just want something that looks like me, but, you know, like a bride, and the lighting in here is terrible. But, this is this little Revlon thing, and I know it's not the best, but it's got greens and browns and stuff in it, which is kind of my thing. I like wearing greens and browns because I think it looks good with my red hair. So, but whatever. I'm just trying stuff out. So if it looks a little crazy, my makeup always looks a little crazy, that's why I'm trying stuff out. So, let me know if you want more details on that. And now I'm gonna go eat. Okay. And I've looked at the wrong spot this whole time, so sorry. I'm sure that got very annoying. So, see you in a bit.